Hi there, Buggy here. Finally, I found the time where Chris isn't on the computer, and I got up my spoons, did my makeup for you, and now I can do the next Ask Buggy video. This time it was almost all anons. There was only one person with a URL, so let's hop right into this mess of a web series. The first anon asked me what my favorite flavor of Jello is, and I like lime Jello best. When I was really little, I always used to like look at colors of candies and foods and stuff rather than what the actual flavor of it was. And green was my favorite color, so I'd always just eat the green ones, and more often than not, they were lime. So I just started liking green flavored things. But whenever it's like green apple, I get bummed out if I'm expecting lime, because I'm like, aw, that's not what I wanted. Like, I like actual green apples in real life, but I'm not really fond of, like, fake green apple flavoring. But anyway, that's the very long answer to what my favorite flavor of Jello is. Another anon asked me what my dream house looks like. Have you ever watched The Addams Family? That mansion. Seriously though, I don't know. I just know certain things I really like in houses. Like they're all like expensive things. And I don't ever actually expect to have any of them, but like balconies and fireplaces and like goth emo looking shit everywhere. But also like I guess that's about it. Like, so I guess I wasn't too far off with my joke at the beginning. Goth mansion, there you go. I need to live in the most emo of homes. Walians asked me if I've ever seen MCR live, if so, what it was like and what the vibe was like. Sit down, kids, it's story time. I've actually answered this on my blog a couple times, but I never get tired of talking about it, so yeah, here it is in video form. Uh, when when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. But no, that's really what happened. My dad took me to go see them in a big city during the Black Parade tour. Um, and it was really sad because he had cancer and it was terminal at that point. But the whole album helped me deal with it more, and I think it kind of helped him because he knew it was helping me deal. But I didn't know he had cancer at that time when he took me. So we went with another friend of mine that I actually haven't spoken to in years. We just kind of grew apart. It was nothing bad or anything. Anyway, we went, and it was during the Black Parade tour, and I always get happy when I talk about this part, but we got to go, but we weren't like close to the band at all or anything. We were like way, way up in the nosebleeds, but we were the only people in like that whole section, me, my dad, and my friend. And towards like the beginning of the show still, when Gerard was prancing around doing all his bit, he blew me a kiss, and since I was the only one there, he like pointed it directly at me, so I know it was for me, and it was really cool. And he did a whole shout out for anyone in the audience who was personally dealing with or had family dealing with cancer, and my dad cried a little, and I understand why now. But that I thought was really nice, and he did a little speech about it. And I mean, honestly, that was one of the best nights of my entire life. It was amazing. I wish I could have seen them more than that, but it was just the one time. But I mean, hey, a lot of fans never got to see them, so I'm just grateful I did. Um, this last anon asked 3 different questions. The first one are, who are my top 3 mutuals on here? And I have so many, like, I'm not trying to brag, I have less than 500 followers still, I'm not, like, a big deal at all, but I have so many really nice mutuals that I've become friends with over time, and it's really hard to pick. If I hurt your feelings by not mentioning you, I'm sorry. I'm just picking the first 3 that pop into my head, and obviously the first one is Stoner Pony. We've been, like, best friends. I'm not counting mutuals I know in real life, by the way, because that's just silly. I know their Tumblr because I know them. But, yeah, just people I met on Tumblr exclusively. Stoner Pony, we've been best friends for a little over 2 years now, and he has a really great blog. I personally love it. He's a really nice person, and yeah, I'm really glad that I wound up meeting him. Another one would be, as I mentioned in a previous video, Lady Chico Pay. She's honestly become like family to me. I love you, Auntie Kate. Mm. Um, And LaDeadface. I can't not talk about LaDeadface right now. She was a follower of mine for a while, and I don't not follow back because I don't like your blogs. I don't follow back a lot of the time because I like have so many blogs I have to look at, and it's just overwhelming for me, and I'm sorry. But if I notice you in my activity enough, I check your blog out, and I wound up checking out LaDeadface's blog, and what an awesome person. Just always so sweet to me, and, you know, really nice, very smart, and just entirely too humble. So, yeah, I guess those would be my top 3 mutuals at the moment. I love those guys. You guys are awesome. I'm rambling. The next question is, what do you look for in ice cream? Sugar. Lots and lots and lots of sugar. My favorite flavor of ice cream is cotton candy ice cream, and a lot of people I've told that to have never had it, and I'm just like, you, you poor souls. No, oh, I'm sorry. Because it's so good. It really tastes like cotton candy, and it's super sweet and creamy. But yeah, like, sweet and creamy is what I look for in ice cream. It's my favorite things. And the last question is, what other emo trash stuff are you into, aside from MCR? Lol. Very good you put that there. Otherwise, you knew I would have gone off on a ramble just about my chem and forgotten to say anything else. Smart. I also really like the other bands in the emo Holy Trinity, Fall Out Boy, and Panic at the Disco. I was actually listening to Panic right before I did this video while I was doing my makeup. But let's see, I also love the Addams Family. I really consider that emo. I like things with emo aesthetic, too, and it's not just because it's cliche. I've always liked these things. Things like graveyards and black cats and skulls and bats and rats. I love rodents. They're so cute. I like... I can never think of what I'm trying to talk about when I'm trying to talk about it. I'm really sorry. I should have, like, written a script or something. But I like to... Ooh, hang on. I like this. Good job, Burger King. Excellent advertising to my emo trash heart. But yeah, just stuff like that, I guess. And I guess what really draws me to it, aside from the fact that I got picked on for being emo before I even labeled myself as emo, and I kind of just took it back and made it an empowering thing for me, is that even though the community gets a lot of flack and we're all just a giant suicide joke to some people, it's how, even though we look dark and we like dark things, a lot of us are actually happy. I mean, I have unironically been called the little emo ray of sunshine by more than one person on more than one occasion, and I like to live up to that. So just because you're dark doesn't mean you can't be happy, and, you know, you don't have to be miserable to be emo. It's okay if you are sad, though. I understand that. Depression. Anyway, that's everything I have for this video, and it's getting to like 8 minutes now, so I hope that's enough content. Thank you guys so much for asking. I'm always flattered that you guys want to know stuff about me, and I hope you enjoy this series. I would like to keep doing this and start doing other things too. As soon as Chris and I get the materials, we're going to do a Let's Play channel. Yeah, I know there's like 10 billion of them, but we want to do it, and it looks fun, and it doesn't matter if nothing ever happens with it, because I'm just doing it for fun. So yeah, hopefully you guys can look forward to that. Hopefully we'll be able to do that soon. Thank you very much for everyone who's following me on Tumblr and who watches these videos. You guys are amazing, and I love you, and I will leave links in the description to my mutuals and the one person who had a URL who asked this question in case you want to check their blogs out. I hope everyone's having a great day. Bye.